Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective.
All right. Welcome, one and all to this WHAC action. We're getting straight on into it. Lijiang Tower, SXU versus Lawrence Tech. As we'll see, Monkey coming out on Hazard, Davide on Doomfist. And immediately control the points. Going to go to SXU very quickly, as you could say that see their comp. And very heavy dive focus on the side of Lawrence Tech. A little bit more spam and sustain on the side of SXU. Look for them to draw out these fights as long as they can, as Doomfist unable to find the kill. Lucio somehow dies. I mean, it's a little bit of a mess. The first fight for Lawrence Tech not going their way, as SXU will take control of the point early here. Build up their ults quickly, looking to sustain that advantage. First team fight will go their way. LTU, though, looking to probably increase the pace, try to poke out this far. That could be a huge problem, especially with Ashe being banned now in the current meta, as Doofus will go in, but immediately gets blown up. Great peel from the side of SXU, and now Echo just so low. Yep, will get taken out by Monkey there. Fantastic holds there. Chips going down as well. This is a lost fight, yeah. They'll dive off. Just take a full reset to get in the same spawn wave. So you can see ults being built up. I mean, these are super quick, decisive peels. They're just not finding value on these dives. But yeah, fantastic peels on the side of SXU. Already getting to 50% on this first point of Lijiang Tower. As we'll see the Hazard switch coming in, as well as a Torb and Soj. So changing to match the style of play of SXU is Lawrence Tech. As you see, chip jams from Lawrence Tech. Getting Citron down very low, and gosh, but Kitsune is going to come in. That's the first ult of the game, as Wall does prevent them stepping forward. But Monkey, so low, has to back off. Chip goes both ways. No one taking advantage quite yet, but the rush is up on the side of Lawrence Tech. Look for any sort of counter. Timbo does find a pick on Lucio. Super quick fight, as Monkey will go in, take out the Kiri. My goodness, what a dive in. Just takes that for free. Oh, it's just too simple. So they'll pick up the clean fight. 90% now. Only looking for touch. Not quite sure Lawrence Tech will be able to get it. It's only Lucio able to touch. Yeah, they're just going to back off, concede, I believe, this first point. Oh! Environmental. On top of it with them. They will get touch here. Setting it into forward time. Beat will make this annoying, but Beat in response from SXU as the solo ult comes out onto the Torb. Just disrespectful, honestly. As 4 kills be found, and the 5th. That will end it here in overtime. SXU picking up this first point on Lijiang Tower. Very, very clean. Lawrence Tech's plan was pretty much to just kind of rush in as fast as they can. Hero bans before this map were Genji and Wrecking Ball, as SXU does love to run the Wrecking Ball. Lawrence Tech banned it, and SXU banned Genji, as, you know, who wants to deal with a Genji in this game? Like, let's be honest here. But we'll get into this second point. Which one are we on? Shall find out. But 2 more Brawly comps, is both playing Orisa now, as well as the Torb. Look for a lot more Brawl here on this control center map. Those will be going straight in. Quick fight for the White Room now. This Torb will be the first to meet, but backs off. So play around the point now. SXU does have point position now. Turret will go down. As fight low and drawn out. At first, oh, quick pick! I'm not sure how Citrus goes down there, and Monkey will take a second. Goodness. Vivity goes down. It's just a sweep here. Point control on the side of SXU. I mean, that's just about as clean as it gets. Super quick, decisive, brawly fights gonna come out from both sides here, trying to bait out cooldowns. As you can see, the hold up close is taking as much space as they can, poking out that Orisa, not letting her get any sort of space on the inside of this. As all of them running in, but tell them J-Can immediately picking off Chips, Navi to go down too. It's just a slaughter inside of this lobby. It's Orisa getting pushed forward even. Just some, oh. I mean, that was a hell of a spear coming out from Monkey. Timbo finding so much value on that Bastion now. Damage numbers. Absolutely insane. So we can see the first ult starting to come up for SXU window. They'll notice the rotation coming out very quickly up that left side. Rotating to match, but it's just a fake. They're going straight back. They have that space for free now. Tell them J-Can in a little bit of a trouble. Does pop the over to stay alive. Form out onto Soj. This should be a kill. Yes, it will. Oh, Lucio trying to boop Timbo off, but it's just not going to be enough. Oh, Navi will find it, though. I have no idea if that picked up on stream, but that was a very loud cry for help from Timbo. Navi winning out the Torb 1v1. Citron will trade him out, though. My goodness. Absolute chaos, but SXU retaining control of the point up to 75% now. Does have 4 ults, but Lawrence Tech will have 5 ults in this coming fight. Timbo popping early, trying to catch them off guard, out of position. Chips getting down super low. Timbo. Immortality out. Citrus no longer has. As Molten Chlor now to block off these entrances. Very good, but they're just going straight through it. Beats just a little bit too late as 2 go down. Tell him, oh my goodness. Tell him how it is. Tell him this map is over. 2-0. Lijiang Tower going to SXU. That is map number 1. We'll be back at it with map number 2 in just a couple minutes. Let's take a look at what the play of the game is here. Shockingly, Monkey on the Orisa. Yeah, it's that quick fight at the beginning. Just kind of fighting value onto pretty much everybody. Yeah, just point and click adventure game. Alright, we will be back real quick with map 2.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Hi, hello, hello. Hey.
And we are back to map 2. It'll be Blizzard World, a hybrid choice of Lawrence Tech, trying to get back into this game after losing the first map. Lijiang Tower 2-0. You can see Timbo, of course, on Widowmaker, but he will have his counterpart in Chips. So look for those duels throughout. Also, Yarissa and Soj on the side of Lawrence Tech. Looking for a little bit more brawly aspect. As J-Can setting up on the Torb. The Torb Hazard, I believe, is slowly becoming meta. Llama's able to pick up Gosh very quickly. Pop-Tart picking up J-Can as well. Already losing 2. SXU's just going to get out. Concede at least 2 ticks. Might just concede the whole thing. Just try to play for this. Attack is Monkey. Taking a look, but just going to let them have it. Be 5.5 minutes to stop this payload, get into the next point. So they just kind of got run down on that first point. Nowhere to run off to, and when you lose that first fight on defense, it's just kind of over. Givity will take out the turret. J-Can, so you can see that Llama's ult very, very high up, very early in this game. As Timbo just kind of gets run down. Tracer immediately just punishing. Super hard to defend against as a Widow. Still go down, give the advantage to Lawrence Tech, but fighting back. Chips gotten down super low. Forced to use the recall. Not able to find a fight yet, though. It's Lawrence Tech trying to get control of this upper section. Monkey looking to retain control, stall out as long as he can. But currently do have control, but just not pushing the payload. Just looking to take fights up on there, not finding any progress. Prioritizing the fight. Here, as you can see, ult's coming up very quickly. Timbo, I'll switch on a Cass immediately. We'll take out Chips. Monkey taking out Givity. Very, very quick fights. And Lawrence Tech will retreat back to spawn to reset. As ult's coming online for both sides. We'll see if all 5 ults come in mid-fight. Perhaps look for a quick early rush to try and take advantage of the quick build on the side of Lawrence Tech. Reset to force recall. Big for the early fight. As, yep, there's the rush. Ooh, Citron, sitting duck, caught out. It's a Molten Core, not able to find anything. For J-Can, but ooh, Timbo and J-Can, gosh, with a third. Oh, how did they turn that fight as they'll take them all down. Team kill for SXU. What a stoppage. After losing after losing Citron so early, able to bounce back while down a healer. I mean, what a reversal. Did have to use 3 ults for it, but able to win out that fight. Ult economy about the same on both sides as Llamas will take out Citron very early. It's Rain. Oh, canceled out by the Suzu. Very, very well played. As Chips will take out Timbo. But J-Can with the trade. The 6U backing off, but Oh, Givity so separated, not quite able to get taken down. Those the gold will save their life. Let's push on the payload. Not quite getting it to the point. JKN on this flank angle. Very, very aggressive. Good chip damage, but no kills found. Givity dropped down to half. Beat available for Citron. This OC will be able to get that beat down. Beat on the other side as well, though. SXU squarely in the disadvantage here. No one going down yet, though. It's a drawn-out fight. There's no one quite going down, but the payload just keeps chugging forward. Givity, very low. Is the rush going to come back out from Llama? Is able to build that up very quickly again, but the turret's able to take out Pop-Tart. Welcome Matt out as well. Welcome Matt doing anything but welcoming them onto the point, pushing them all the way back. Lawrence Tech gonna have to back out, losing 99 in the process, and Givity. Yeah, that's a lost fight. Not quite able to wrangle it together at the very end. SXU stopping them dead in their tracks. So you can see the ults coming online now. Chips with Pulse comes online very, very frequently, but the Orisa ult might look to get some value. It's not too many are able to get out of line of that. Outside of Gosh's Bell. Have to see how that comes into play. This turret will go down. High Noon invested. Takes out 99. It's another vital thing. Timbo able to take out Chips as well. As Monkey's going to take the advantage, press it straight into their spawn, and they'll just back out again. Take a full reset. Orange Tech not being able to break through this defense. Timbo able to shut down all these flanks from Chips on the Tracer. High value target found with that High Noon as well from Timbo. Oh, the Orisa split off! What a great wall, but Givity had all those cooldowns to live. As the rain on down, stalls out this attack. Ooh, able to find Timbo Givity. Try to press this advantage, but Givity also so low. No gold to protect himself. Having to burn spin. Pop-Tart. Oh, chip down very low with the jump onto Chips. Not able to finish him off. Such low HP. No kills found, though. This Monkey's in a tight spot. Having to back out. JKN does find Chips on the fight in the back as a rush comes out from Llamas. Trying to just push this across, get it to the checkpoint with 7 seconds left. We're destined for overtime, but JKN goes down! Oh, that's a massive player to lose. Beat in, though, on both sides. It's going to be an even fight, but Monkey is in such a tight spot. Not much armor left. Take this down. Oh, just sustaining! Oh, the Molten Core from JKN. Right back out of spawn. Able to push him back slightly, but Pop-Tart able to find Monkey in the end. Traded back out from JKN, though, on a 99. This is still an even fight as the rush comes out from Gosh. They're turning this fight. Sojourn had no slide. Pop-Tart goes down. So does Llamas. It's chaos down under the bridge. But that'll be it. As Chips goes down, they'll stop them right in their tracks. It looked like a done deal. It looked like Lawrence Tech was going to be able to get this point, but no. JKN coming back with that Molten Core, as well as the rush out from Gosh, just completely flip that fight on its head. And it'll be SXU trying to push up to that exact spot to pull map 2 to their side. We'll likely see very similar comps coming out from both teams. Probably look for Lawrence Tech to keep taking decisive fights, quick and decisive. They do have that Tracer to kind of harass anybody in the backline, but Timbo has been doing a decent job as the Cassidy, just trying to mitigate all that damage and maybe find a free kill with the Hinder. But we'll see the comps come out. Monkey opting for the Orisa here. It's Timbo back onto the Widow early, as you'll see from both teams. Oh, no. Pop-Tart opting for the Cassidy instead. Most likely anticipating that hazard comp. But Monkey switching to the Orisa. This could be an interesting dynamic here on this first fight. Orange Tech looking to exploit that high ground. Timbo might have a good angle on most of the people up here. We'll have to see how that value comes. But we have seen the Orisa 1v1 once before on Lijiang Tower Control Center, where SXU just kind of bullied every time Givity wanted to push in for space. So we'll have to see how this defense holds up. As SXU storms out of the spawn. We'll note the entirety of Lawrence Tech's team is up on this high ground. This chip damage very good, pressuring them out. Oh, Timbo able to find the pick immediately onto Chips. It's a fantastic shot. Notice none of Lawrence Tech on point here. Skivity having to push out. This pressure put on SXU just kind of capping, but Lawrence Tech just running down their backline. SXU able to get 2 ticks in for free, but it looks like this team fight's going to come towards the left side. Gosh, going down immediately to the spear. Great spear from Givity's. Llamas able to find a follow-up onto Citron as well, as it'll be a lost fight for SXU. They're going to cut their losses, just run away, take a full reset. But 2 ticks very, very early from SXU. Monkey just about living. My goodness. Such low HP, but all the way back. Timbo already on 70% to these walls. Sights could prove very effective. If you can find any sort of angle, as Lawrence Tech setting up in the same spot here. As Monkey's just going to take this free space on the point, trying to force them to take the fight in, as Gosh taking down Givity super early. He just got blown up. Timbo must have had a headshot. This Pop-Tart's going to go down as well. It's just Monkey stomping all over this point. They'll take it. 5 minutes to spare. Not quite as quick as Lawrence Tech, but lot of miss room here, as they only have to get it to the point here to capture the second map, as we are into the escort phase. J-Can setting up on height, trying to stop this positioning from Lawrence Tech as they swapped onto the hazard. We're going to be a little bit more dive-centric, possibly loot and go straight past Monkey into the backline to find any sort of value in these fights. Nothing else will change, though, as the rush comes out from Llamas, pushing SXU back very quickly. Gosh, in a pickle, but able to TP out, but Chips will find him on an off angle. Great push to force Gosh out in open space, as they will find these fights quickly. SXU backing out yet again. J-Can, bit of a tough spot, but Lawrence Tech will back off, respect the space. As the refight coming in, all of Lawrence Tech again on this high ground, trying to exploit it as much as they can. This Monkey, no real good way of getting up to it. Givity immediately poked out very, very low. Has to go back to his supports. Take some time. Llama's out in the open, but shot's just not connecting. Good spear out for Monkey, but pressure's mitigated by the supports. As we're getting closer and closer to this final point here. Gosh goes in with a rush. Beat comes out. Monkey draws them all out with the ult. Pop-Tart will find J-Can, though. Trade out from Gosh onto Givity. Monkey as well finds Pop-Tart as the beat will come out. It's just Lucio on point to try to prevent this from getting pushed across the line. Pop-Tart, a desperate attempt, but just pinned into the corner by the Orisa spin. It's going to be a team kill. It's going to be the map over. SXU taking the second one. Blizzard World. It's a quick 2-0 advantage for SXU taken, seized. Looking to end this as quickly as they can. It's a very quick attack. They might have lost these fights, but you do have that advantage of being able to lose fights on the attack, come back, and adjust. So you see this huge fight right at the end to keep them where they are. All right, we'll be back with Lawrence Tech's pick of Map 3, trying to bring this series back.
Traveling to Suravasa. Initiating match. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Initial.
All right, welcome to map 3 of this matchup between Lawrence Tech and SXU. SXU taking the advantage up 2-0. As they'll be on a very heavy brawl comp, both sides of it. As the fight. Oh, Llama's immediately finding Citron, but the trade backs are too good from SXU. Quick fight onto the point. Pop-Tart is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. It'll be the point immediately go in the way of SXU, but again, all of these fights are going to be very quick, very decisive with their pacing. As Timbo just whiffs the jump. I mean, what are you even trying to do, man? Let's kids, let's keep it real. You're never making that jump. Let's hit the custom map and work on that. All right, spam out from Monkey, trying to chip down. Longevity trying to force him. Be a little bit nervous. As Timbo's Bastion form able to just melt through Longevity, but Chips will be able to trade it back out immediately. It's J-Can trying to find any random headshots with these Torb shots, but none connecting. Still in a 4-on-4 situation. Point still held by SXU. His Pop-Tart aggressive teleport. Will have to concede that angle though. Longevity pushing in, trying to capitalize off that. Oh! 99 was super stuck in the spot. Pop-Tart's super low, not quite going down. J-Can chasing, but will go down for it. Punished immediately. Timbo go down as well. As Monkey trying to stop them from getting this overtime push. The one hope to get this a clean 100-0, but he will go down in the end. SXU not able to touch. Lawrence Tech will take control, trying to bring this all the way back from 99-0, this first point. Ever crucial. Into Flashpoint. Reminder, first 3 points in this map will win. Should SXU take this map, they will win the match. Lawrence Tech wins this, it will go to a map 4. Now, SXU looking to entry in from this outside angle. Monkey taking spam immediately. Down a half, but plenty of space afforded by the Molten Core. Ooh. Both beats used, but not space not being taken quite by Monkey. Oh, it's just all the ults coming out. Monkey able to find Givity. Timbo shuts down Pop-Tart in the ult. We'll go down for it, though. J-Can will trade out both, though. Finds 3! That's a 3-piece on Torb to secure the point from J-Can. My goodness. Ugh. Point 1 goes to SXU. Again, this heavy brawl comp. Not something I've seen too much, but working out very well for SXU. Again, ball of death, quick fights. Did get a little bit separated on that first fight. Which is why they lost it, but oh, the cheeky flavor Pop-Tart called out by Timbo and J-Can. Immediately down 1, trying to trade it back as the rush comes out. Trying to turn the tides of this fight. And they will find J-Can. This rush is running out. 4 versus 4 situation. Lots of cooldowns used. Expended to try and win this fight. Gevity investing the ultimate, but a great Susu out from Gosh. Timbo and Gevity traded out. 1 each. But the point is still been taken by SXU. The longer this fight goes on, the better it is for them. It's not quite being flipped. Monkey living just on a sliver. As the rush from Gosh trying to sustain through it, but Pop-Tart on the flank. Monkey not aware, takes too much damage, but Pop-Tart immediately traded out. J-Can running in, trying to run down the Kiri. As 99 goes down, Timbo finding 2. Again, turning the tides of this fight. These have been super awkward, staggered fights, but a lot of them just going the way of SXU as they're able to invest these ults to win in these disadvantaged situations. Something that Lawrence Tech just hasn't quite been able to do throughout the match. As we approach the last fight at this point, potentially. Ooh. Headshot on a J-Can, has to invest. Molten Core in. Overclock also invested. Monkey spearing Gevity, finding 2 more with the ult. Are you kidding me? Immediately finding this fight. It's just Chips left alive. No chance to take this point. He'll back off. Orange Tech gonna have to look for a reverse sweep into a reverse sweep to win this match here. Going down 2-0 early in this map and in this series. We'll see how they attempt to fight back here. It's the switch on to Mauga. Trying to counter whatever SXU is trying to do with these quick fights, trying to sustain straight through them. As Timbo quickly investing the ult, trying to take them off of this angle. Will find 99 for free. As the overclock not quite finding anyone for Lawrence Tech as they're just trying to burn down the Mauga. But J-Can punished for it. Gosh, we'll pick it up in the back. Pressured out by Pop-Tart though. It's 3 versus 3 situation right now, excuse me. But Pop-Tart will take down Citron. But traded out immediately by Monkey. Have this tank in as he spears. Speared Pop-Tart straight towards Timbo. That could have been disastrous for Timbo, but will get away with his life as Lawrence Tech flips the point in their favor. Trying to hold down a point now. It's Monkey trying to create space, trying to force them to stay onto this point. Running down the Mauga so low. Pop-Tart invests the ult. Won't find anyone. J-Can. Monkey shuts him down. It's just 4 quick kills that decide this fight. Flip the point in favor of SXU. And even Chips caught out. My God. Great shots coming out there from Monkey to take that kill solo. As that'll delay the response back from Lawrence Tech. As the percentage starts to get even here. Alright, Timbo. Alright, let's calm down now. Beat out from Citron. Trying to take space. Trying to force them away from this point to take fights nowhere near. And they will. Citron and Timbo immediately finding kills as 99 in a very awkward spot. Getting chased down by 3 members. Not going down. But everyone in the end will go down on the side of Lawrence Tech. Gosh, Monkey and Timbo finding 1 apiece. As we near the 70% mark, this could be the final fight of this map. A very dominant showing from SXU in this entire match. As it'll be a desperation fight to try and get onto point. A rush to try to get onto point. Trying to rush down Timbo, but J-Can will punish from the back. They will fight their way onto the point. But a rush out from Gosh should seal the deal. Timbo finds 2. Monkey with another. It's only Chips on the overclock. J-Can in with the hammer kill to finish off the series. To finish off the map. SXU with a quick sweep of Lawrence Tech immediately. My goodness. Just a dominant showing from start to finish. SXU not dropping a point. Not dropping a map. 3-0 the score in the map. 3-0 the score in the series. As his last play of the game from Timbo, charging in with the ult. I mean, not much you could do on the side of Lawrence Tech. As that'll be the end of our match here today. SXU taking the quick sweep. And we will catch you back next week, I believe. Or our next stream.